We're live, people.
Um,
Should I hold it like this or like this?
Well, whatever way you want. Probably better like that, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
So I don't get the sidebars when I upload it.
one of the things that are very popular and that you get in Greek tavernas are something called Saganaki, which is a slab of cheese that is floured. And Greek flour is a very soft flour. It doesn't have much gluten in it, so it's a little bit like a cake flour.
Which is what would be the equivalent in American?
The equivalent? Pastry flour. But I'm just saying what they do in Greece.
Mm-hmm.
And they take a slab of a cheese that's a bit like let's say it's kaseri, and flour it, and then put it in a special pan, which is called a saganaki, and fry it. And so you get a crisp crust and
Deep fried?
melted, no, sauteed.
Sauteed, fried in
like I'm doing
butter.
Now, like I'm doing now.
Okay.
And believe it or not, in butter. So somewhere, somebody has adapted that into what they called Greek cheese pancakes. And what I did is I took a cup of feta and crumbled it, and a cup of a Greek cheese called kaseri,
It's by volume?
but a cup,
By volume?
measuring cup,
Yeah, yeah.
measuring cup, and a quarter of a cup of parmesan. To that, I added 2 eggs, and as Julia Child says, before you cook eggs, you have to beat them and never put a whole egg into anything you're making. If you're making a meatloaf, anything that you add an egg to, you have to beat it in order to make it behave, Julia Child used to say. And 6 tablespoons of flour. And this is what it looks like. Feta crumbled, but with some bits that are a little bit larger, because when they melt, some bits are like this. When they melt, they're going to be
A little sticky, a little thick.
Yeah.
Not like Play-Doh. Crumply.
so then, because I'm doing it for cocktails, I don't want to make a slab, which you, in a Greek restaurant, you would get a slab and cut it in quarters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make something that looks like
A meatball.
50-cent piece. And this gets,
It looks like a crumbieta.
this gets also they put
sugar cookie.
lemon juice. They squeeze lemon juice, or some people squeeze, some people put brandy and flambe.
When it's done.
I'm not going to be that fancy.
When it's done.
When it's done.
Yeah, when it's done. Okay.
But it's very nice for cocktails. So right now, seeing that we have the family here, I'm going to flour them in American flour.
Unbleached flour? Unbleached?
Unbleached. Greek flour is more like pastry flour, and American flour is better for bread because it has a lot of gluten. Greek flour does not have, I don't know, I guess it's growing conditions.
So the dish we're making is...
So,
Saganaki.
Should I announce it on the video?
Go ahead.
You.
now you said you wanted to some background
Well,
stories.
I think changing. I think Shark Tank starts tonight. The new season of Shark Tank.
Yes,
I think it starts tonight.
okay, but I also have a clipping to show you about
Okay.
that. Okay, and I watched Jeter.
Oh, you did.
Yes, I happened to be. There was nothing else on television, and I watched the Yankee game, and I saw it the 9th inning.
Well, you know what? The Giants were playing last night. The Giants played last night.
Yes, but I'm not a football fan.
Oh, oh.
Thano was. Did they win?
Yeah, commandingly, yes. 45-14 over the Redskins.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I watched a bit of history, and I also have always been a baseball fan. I was listening to Bobby Thompson and his home run when the Giants win the pennant in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs. And I was outside raking leaves, but I had a portable radio.
Well, we have some exciting news, actually. You remember the bet that Everett and I,
Yes,
he had to lose 30 pounds.
yeah,
I had to lose 25 pounds.
yeah.
Today, we had the
Weigh-in.
unofficial weigh-in, and Everett's claiming victory that he lost 32 pounds,
He looks,
and I lost 24, well,
22
23.8 pounds. I almost,
to be exact.
to be
Yeah.
exact.
so, and do we know what George is?
He lost.
George
George lost.
Does he send you?
But better than that, Everett's back and legs feel great.
Yeah.
He feels good,
Yeah.
and he's on a
So
roll.
really, there's
Yeah,
a
look.
visible, a very visible. Now this would probably
cut
take
this from
forever.
the video. Edit this section out.
I don't
How
think
about
you
if I
can.
just
I can.
do 8 tonight?
Why?
And maybe I would try to freeze them.
Can you freeze cheese like that?
Well,
With
yeah, you can freeze tiropitas.
That's true.
I can edit
I don't know. I think I could eat 8 now that I've lost.
Oh,
Sorry.
did you?
want-
That's
No,
okay.
no. You guest star.
No,
Did
no,
you
no,
bring
no.
pizza stone?
Phil. Oh, it's in the car.
Okay. But then we'll see you at Renee's.
No, I'll give it. I'll give it to you.
Okay, so now I have floured them and I've made them cocktail size. And then I do have a lemon, so when they get, it's a
whatever
medium.
temperature it's
Why is it doing that on its own?
What?
It like
And believe it or not,
zoomed
it's,
in by itself.
not olive
the zooming
oil,
thing's right there.
I know, but I didn't touch it.
I don't know.
it's butter.
Well,
Isn't
like,
it slightly better it's zoomed in now?
yeah, no, it's great.
Probably because I saw you approaching something.
Maybe.
And in the oven are the yogurt chicken.
Let's
Did
take
we
a peek.
Ever, did we ever do that?
We did. Yes,
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we did one.
the Greek yogurt chicken.
And this I understand was
8 might not cut it.
Maybe.
Everett's request.
Does Peter eat these?
No, he doesn't eat cheese.
You sure that's hot enough?
He-
Yeah, you're the cook.
Yeah, well, I don't, because it's butter, and you know, butter has a different burning temperature than olive oil. Butter. If anything you do with butter, you have it too hot. You know
Unzoom
what
it.
happens to
Unzoom
butter?
it.
Butter turns brown.
Yeah.
Actually, the French brown butter on purpose.
There we go. You like go on the screen.
And use brown butter for some of their dishes. I know one of them is brains. Not that I eat brains, but the French have a dish that, with brown butter. But I have brown butter and saute my vegetables. in it.
When the French cook with butter,
Yeah.
do they use French butter?
Yes.
Well, isn't
So
it
good.
already
And
French
the
butter because it's in
unsalted.
France?
Huh?
Unsalted.
Unsalted, but their butter is so much better than
Unsalted.
ours.
You can always add salt. One of the reasons to use unsalted is that salt preserves. And when you buy salted butter, it's much older than unsalted. So if you want fresh butter,
Sweet butter.
you should buy sweet butter. Something went down the wrong way.
Last time I had like a
What?
And,
home cooked meal, living off of ramen and gyro. I've been gyros.
Really?
Yeah.
How many did you? Surpass the 6
Does
foot
your
quota?
mother have
Not
some
yet.
for bread in here, maybe?
My mom
Yeah.
brought some bread, I think.
Oh, look at that chicken.
I think somebody should tell Berta that her bread is,
I'll go tell her.
All right, so why don't we, instead of watching us fry this, just go through the. What are you looking for when you fry it? Obviously, it's sizzling,
well, yes, and I don't.
and it
I
turns
really-
golden brown.
I
or?
really have to watch the butter because I don't want it to burn. And now I'm going to turn this over, and I want it to be golden.
So you can turn them over numerous times.
Yes, why not?
Okay.
They don't have any baking powder or anything, they're not going to rise. But I want to have a little crust here, and then I have the lemon. I'm not going to flambe them in brandy. But they get very, this is the right color.
Okay. Okay.
This one?
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, it smells so good.
That's what you're being waiting for.
Yeah,
And then once they're golden brown, you put them on the silver platter and squeeze some lemon on it.
Yes, yeah. I could put brandy and flambe them to make a grand entrance.
I want to add something too. I just want to say how proud I am of Everett, for the record. He's decided to take the $500 prize that he won for losing weight to buy a snowblower.
Who?
Everett.
Oh, was it $500 prize?
Yes.
Donated by whom?
Unfortunately, me, that doesn't have $500.
Well,
Now
I'm not gonna get it right
I'm
away.
negative $554 as of now. But instead of getting a video game or something for himself, he decided to think about
Oh, it's something that
mom being
it's-
at home with
I mean, I'll be back for like a month
30 inches of snow
in
and
January,
Yeah.
but I mean, before that, she's gonna have
Well,
trouble.
Keith and I discussed what I would do if there was snow. And the answer is nothing, because I would listen to the forecasts, have enough stuff in my freezer, and not go out.
Yeah, but at some point you got to get dug out because sometimes we have these winters where
It just keeps
every
piling.
3 days it
Oh,
snows.
like last year.
Yeah, you got to clear it out. Now you can set up an account.
But then he says, then he can come and dig me out. But the thing is that I don't want to have somebody come when there's automatically.
Why not?
It's for financial reasons. Okay?
Well, okay. Let's put the other financial reason. Spending Keith the gas, the tolls for him to come here.
Well, gas is coming down.
Yeah, but still, it might be cheaper for some guy with a pickup truck to come up in 10 minutes, can clear you out.
Gas is...
I think Everett
Sure, there are
will
probably some
walk
kids.
from the city. And,
This is what they look like. Now, they are very hot. That when you eat them, if you're going to serve them for cocktails, you have to let them cool a little bit. And then have maybe, I don't know if I should have a plate or make them smaller.
okay, I think that does it, and we're going to